Is it going?
So begins.
Okay. I'm gonna move this to the other side.
Yeah. That's fine. Just don't look down. Just don't look down. There you go. It's better. It's up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome everyone. This is Coach Abby and Coach Logan, and today we are going to go over walking. But first, we must
Look how long that leg is.
Yeah, he's taking a step forward.
Oh no.
It's perspective drawing and with a stick figure.
Give me some eyeballs. I don't know where things are at.
Anyway, that stick figure is not running, but it really looks like they are running. So, and then Logan has his drawings.
Standing, and then obviously this is me because of the torso length.
Walking.
Walking. Yeah, that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's me. It's perspective. And that's like my hair.
Is that me then?
Yeah, because that's your hair. Sure. All right.
Anyway.
So, awkward introductions out of the way.
Yep.
Boots are made for walking. That's just what they'll do. Go ahead. Good start.
Okay, so we're gonna go over kind of like a good baseline for getting some walking in during the day. It's kind of one of those things, like the more movement you can get and the more walking you can get throughout the day, the better, unless it's making you way too tired and you're walking way too much. So that's a whole different, but that's probably not the case for most people. So more steps, more movement is always a really good thing. But to insert 3 to 4, 5 to 10 minute walks after each meal, depending on how many times a day you eat, is a really great place to start in terms of deciding where and when you can incorporate some walking into your day. Trying to get between 20 to 30 minutes a day is also a good baseline to shoot for.
Mm-hmm.
And there are tons of benefits to walking in general, and then specifically walking after meals. So some of these apply to walking overall, and a couple of them are more specifically for post-meal walking. So after your meal, getting a walk in can help kind of regulate your glucose spike that naturally happens after you eat, because your body needs the glucose to process the sugar and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a great tool for post-meal glucose management to try to get your glucose back down to normal within a healthy amount of time. Also peristalsis, which is also just digestion, but peristalsis is way more fun to say.
Mm-hmm.
So it will help everything start to settle, digest, get rolling. Hopefully if it's in the morning, might help you poop. That's always a good thing too, at any time of the day, but
Well, I mean,
I guess not any time
there
of
are
the
some
day.
bad times to poop. Let's be real.
Well, maybe not out at an important dinner or something like that. You go and take a walk and then...
Or working out in the gym. Please don't poop in the gym.
Mm.
Well, you can go poop in the gym, but don't
In the bathroom.
poop in the gym.
Yeah.
Yes.
If
So,
you do, it's okay.
yes.
We'll...
Make you clean it up.
yeah.
So,
Anyway.
blood flow also
Peristalsis.
improves recovery. For most people, if they are stagnant throughout the day, not really moving or getting any type of movement, blood starts to pool, that moves slowly, resting heart rate, all that stuff. So be able to get that heart rate up a little bit, flushes out. I mean, you have things that just kind of build up in your body throughout the day, toxins, things that just need to get cleared. So being able to do that also with peristalsis, that helps obviously clear your body of toxins.
And if you even sweat a little bit on your walk, that's good too. Because
Fantastic.
you're going to release some things while you sweat.
Respiration, the Asians, respiration, urination, I guess defecation. So
yeah, toxin releasers.
Toxin releasers, the Cations.
Yep.
You're on vacation. So sunlight in the outdoors, if you're going outside, if it's a good time of the day, if it's somewhere between that 12 and, what do we say, 12 and 3 o'clock hours, go ahead and get out there. Get a break from screens. There's this vision line that we were used to seeing that's like pretty nearsighted, so being able to see out far, see the horizon, beyond the tree line if you can. That helps just regulate your eyes so you don't lose the ability to see far or the ability to like overdo it when you see too close too often.
Gives your eyes a break.
Increased energy expenditure. I'll let you go because I'll get like all about it.
You can get all about it. That's
all
fine.
about it. So these are approximations if you want to think of it this way. For however much you weigh in pounds, you burn half a calorie per mile walked. So roughly a 200-pound individual, roughly 150-ish pound individual. So if Abby goes out on a walk, she will burn about 75 calories per mile energy used. I'll burn about 100 calories per mile energy used. Approximately. It's a little bit more. If you run, it's a little bit more, but it's not really worth considering. As this relates to like if you're in the gym, you're basically burning more per hour walking than you would be working out. So things to consider that might want you to consider when you're walking, that you're not doing anything, but you definitely are doing something.
Yep.
And then ways to integrate walking into your yearly routine. If you live somewhere that doesn't have the best weather and you can't go out unless you do enjoy going to like snow walks or being able to walk in the nighttime that's at 4:30 p.m. That's great too. So
I like a snow walk.
You can go ahead and do those things.
But not at 4:30.
But there are treadmills. You can easily use those. You can watch some Netflix, do whatever you want while you're doing that. Make that your system. So if you're going to watch Netflix, you're going to walk. Or if you're going to scroll Instagram, you're going to walk. And then you can easily attach those habits and it'll make it more something you want to do with something you don't want to do. And then you're like in a melancholy sandwich of doing. And then there are walking pads, which are basically treadmills that go under your desk. They can only go up to about 4 miles per hour. You have to make sure that they are regulated to the certain weight that you are, or the maximum weight is set up. But you can get those on Amazon for $200 to $400. So that's really easy to just get and have as something you can meander at 2 miles an hour on your stand-up desk or set up in front of your TV and watch some TV.
How do you like yours?
It's great. Several people who have it and they've enjoyed it. Game changer.
I don't have one.
You can easily set up some peristalsis in your home to allow your morning routine to unwind as you see fit. Nothing worse than being out on the middle of a trail and no bathroom in sight. And that's where it's you don't want to have to poop somewhere that there's no opportunity to utilize a facility.
No.
Nobody likes dirty hands. So walking, just be more active than you are. Start somewhere short. Doesn't have to be anything ambitious. 5 minutes is way more than 0 minutes. It's basic math. So start there. If you get into 5 minutes, you're like, I could do 6, I could do 7, oh, I can do 30, whatever it is. Start with something that seems highly reasonable. Let your body go, get some momentum literally within that moment. And then if you want to continue to walk, cool. If not, you don't have to. But give yourself an opportunity to start.
There was something I was gonna add and I forgot. On average, I walk like 5 to 7 miles a day total.
Whoa.
Just sharing. What's yours?
No, I don't want to share. It depends. It really does depend. Like I'm at 6.5
Also
today.
depends on the Apple Watch goals.
It's 3:24 right now, so 6.5 miles today. So I usually average somewhere between 8 and 10, but that's because I attach a lot of habits to walking, and I do really, really enjoy it. So that's kind of thing. So any good step tracker will do if you're trying to actually track your miles and see how much more you're doing. There's one by Xiaomi. It's on Amazon's like $20, $30. I've had that one before just to see how it works. You don't need a $300 to $400 Apple Watch. They're cool and all, but to get your steps tracked properly, you can get a 30-minute or a $30 pedometer.
Get like a pedometer, yeah.
And it's very easy.
And I did work up to doing that many steps per day too. Like I was probably, I think last year I was like 3 to 4 miles, and now I'm a little bit higher than I was a year ago. So yeah. And the summer's always more. In the winter.
Oh, it's terrible in the winter. 3 to 4 miles maybe. It's horrendous.
Yeah.
So it does make sense. So allow the good summer months to be a time for you to walk and do the things that you want to do outside, and then don't beat yourself up too much when the winter rolls around, because nobody goes outside.
No.
We just survive.
So yeah. Oh. Well.
On that note,
it's gonna be sunny soon.
Let us know how much you guys are walking currently, if you do track it. If there's any other tips that you do to help you get more steps in throughout the day, other than trying to compete with your friends on Apple and not lose. So comment, let us know. If you have any questions specifically on anything more in depth with this stuff, just let us know in the comments.
Side note on the competing, an accountability person or someone to all like have the same goal with for steps or things like that can be really helpful. So
A pedometer,
competing is helpful.
peristalsis, pal.
Yes.
Poopin' pal. Peristalsis, pedometer, poop and pal. Poop separately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I digress.
Yeah.
I think if you start talking about poop in the beginning of a video, it doesn't do well on the internet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think we should have said like keto and all that stuff in the beginning. Because then if you drop F-bombs in the beginning or
Mess
curse,
it up. We're not gonna
it'd
go
mess
viral.
everything. No, I think we're good now.
We might go viral
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, should be good.
All right. Well, anyway, if you have any questions about walking, let us know. Just try to get multiple short bouts of walking per day, and then slowly increase from there as you can.
Mm-hmm. Let us know.
Yeah.
Comments, questions, anything else you want us to do videos on. That's it.
All right. Bye, everybody.